Hello friends, myself Ayush Sharma from Choice Group. This is our series on non-resident Indians, and we have already discussed about the residential status and the taxability in the previous videos. Today we are going to cover type of bank accounts an NRI can open and maintain in India. There are three types of accounts an NRI can open and maintain in India. First one is the non-resident external account. Second one is the FCNR, foreign currency non-resident account. And the third one is the NRO account, non-resident ordinary rupee account. So we will discuss about the currencies in which these accounts can be opened, about the permissible credits which an NRI can receive in these accounts, and the permissible debits which an NRI can make the payment out of these accounts. So firstly, the currency of NRE account is the Indian rupee. This account can be opened in Indian rupee only. FCNR account can be opened in any freely convertible foreign currency, and the NRO account can again be opened in Indian rupees only. Type of account: the NRE account can be saving account, current account, recurring account, fixed deposit account, anything. FCNR account can only be term deposits only, because this is allowed to be opened in freely permittable foreign currency. So therefore, this is a term deposit account only. And NRO account can again be saving, current, recurring, fixed deposit, anything. Period of fixed deposit, it can be from 1 to 3 years, and banks are allowed to accept above 3 years from their asset liability point of view. Foreign currency non-resident account, which is FCNR account, can be opened for the terms 1 to 5 years. And NRO account is typically a normal resident account, but termed as non-resident ordinary rupee account. It is the term of this account is applicable as per the residence accounts only. Repatriability: the money credited to this account is repatriable, which is principal as well as the interest income is freely repatriable for these two accounts, NRE and FCNR account. And for the NRO account, there is a $1 million scheme which is issued by the RBI, and in one financial year, you can remit up to $1 million money outside India. Let's talk about the permissible debits. That means the withdrawals which an NRI can make from these accounts. So it is the same case for the NRE account as well as the FCNR account, which includes the local disbursements, remittance outside India, transfer to other NRE or FCNRB accounts, and investments in India. That means this money is freely repatriable outside India. This money can be transferred to other NRE or FCNRB accounts, and this money can be used to make investments into India. For the NRO account, what are the permissible debits? That means what are the withdrawals allowed? Local payments, that means the local payments within India, transfer to other NRO accounts, and remittance of current income abroad. These two are allowed. Again, the balances in NRO account cannot be remitted more than $1 million, subject to the conditions as per the FEMA regulations, which is under $1 million scheme issued by the RBI. And funds can be transferred from NRO account to NRE account, but again, the threshold of $1 million will be applicable to this particular transfers. Interest income earned on NRE and FCNR account is not taxable in India. Income like rent, dividend, pension, etc., which are considered as the current income, can be sent abroad through the NRO account. Again, the interest income earned on the amount of NRO account is liable to TDS at the rate of 30%, which we discussed in the previous video already. Now we talk about the permissible credits. That means the money which can be deposited into these type of accounts. The inward remittances from outside India, interest accruing on the account, and interest on investments which are made from this particular account, transfers from other NRE or FCNRB account, maturity proceeds of investments. That means any investment which is made from the money kept in the NRE account or FCNRB account, the maturity proceed of that particular investment can be credited, is allowed to be credited in these accounts. Current income like rent, dividend, pension, interest will be considered as permissible credits to the NRE and FCNRB account, as far as these are the repatriable income. In case of the NRO account, any inward remittances from outside India, legitimate dues in India, and transfer from other NRO accounts is allowed. Rupee gifts or loan made by a resident to an NRI or PIO relative within the limits prescribed under the LRS, which is 2.5 lakh USD. Is also allowed to be credited to this particular account. NRE account is used to house your savings from income that you have earned outside India, that you have earned abroad. NRO account is usually maintained to house the funds from your income that you have earned in India or abroad. So that means NRO for both the incomes in India or outside India are allowed. In case of NRI, only your incomes from outside India are allowed, except the investments you have made and interest income on those, or any maturity proceeds from the investments you have made on the repatriable basis, those are allowed. One important point to note here is that the other NRIs or even the residents can be a joint account holder to the NRO accounts. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Please let us know in the comment section if you have any queries or questions. Thanks again.